Okay, we are recording. Welcome to Team Call. Today is Monday, June 17th. Announcements I have are ones that we have pretty much talked about before, just super quickly. From the National Wake Up Call this morning. First one is, hopefully you are aware of the fact that challenge packs are 20% off. $20 off this month. That's any challenge pack that is valued at $150 or more. So this includes 2B Mindset, 2B Certification, the 21-Day Fix, Extreme, and regular 21-Day Fix new challenge packs, and our regular BOD and Shakeology challenge packs as well. So $20 off, huge savings, a really awesome opportunity for us to promote those challenge packs this month. Second announcement is that new apparel styles will be launching at Summit this year. So if you went to Summit last year last year, you know that there is like this huge shop called The Core, and it's like anything and everything Beachbody apparel, like performance line products, everything. And so they launched their new apparel items at The Core, so you'll have first access to that. Something that's different this year is that apparel now counts for PV and TV, so personal volume and team volume, and that is something that is a recent change. The apparel line never used to count for volume, so that is super exciting as well. So for those of you going to Summit, be sure to stay on the lookout for that. And then the last announcement that I have is that the Morning Meltdown 100 new program from Jericho launches in 2 weeks. That's FAQ 8306. So I want everybody to write down that FAQ because that's what we're going to be talking about tonight. So if you haven't kind of dived in a little bit deeper into what that launch timeline looks like or what the program is or anything in regards to that, be sure to check out that FAQ. It's 8306. So the program officially launches in 2 weeks. It's a program created by Jericho. The coach exclusive purchase window opens on July 1st, and that will be open through July 15th, and you will get special access to the first 10 workouts through July 15th if you purchase your completion pack or whatever it is that you decide to get between the 1st and the 15th. Customer purchases are available starting July 16th, and VIP early access officially kicks off on July 16th is when customer purchases are available, and VIP early access kicks off on July 29th. Get my months confused. The program officially launches on BOD on October 1st. So if you have current customers who don't want to purchase the VIP early access, just let them know that that will be in their BOD member library on October 1st. Check out the Champions page for additional training on the program, on the launch, and all of that fun stuff. Your back office should now also have training guides relative to the Morning Meltdown 100 program. So you have lots of resources at your fingertips as far as kind of learning more, not only about the program specifically, but the launch. However, we have a rock star on our team who crushes launches, Mallory. And so she is going to talk tonight about kind of her strategy and game plan with Morning Meltdown 100 as far as like opening up enrollment for groups, how she's going to run an info group, how she's going to be getting people set up, and kind of what the timeline for that looks like. So I'm going to pass the mic over to her. I want, for those of you that have never been through a launch, to really understand how the launch of a program can literally help you kickstart your business, relaunch your business. It really is an opportunity for us to capitalize on a really great opportunity, not only business-wise as far as growing your business is concerned, but just helping a lot of people. So I'm going to pass the mic over to Mallory. Take notes. If you have questions, pop them in the chat box. And then in case I forget to mention at the end of the call, like I mentioned just a second ago, be sure to check out the Beachbody Champions page. I think there's like a three-part like training series that they've done over the Morning Meltdown 100, and then check out your back office for some additional training guides and infos too. So Mallory, take it away.
Okay, unmuted. Can you hear me? Okay, awesome. If you guys are on my team, you know how like freaking crazy obsessed I am with this program. Like forcing you guys into a photo shoot like in preparation 6 weeks ago for this moment. I'm so freaking excited about it. A lot of you guys know I did one of those Jericho workouts when I was on the Beachbody cruise and got to see her live and got to see her talk about on stage with Carl Dakeler about the program and why it really came to be and how she has this background in music and dance and MMA and all of this stuff. And it's speaks to me a lot because a lot of you guys know, like, my family is heavily involved in music. Like, we're very music driven. And so there's some things about this program that are very unique, that are very cool, and are just like going to speak to a different person, I think, than we've been able to speak to before. So I think, and I say this, I feel like with a lot of launches, this is how you launch your business. If you are stuck, if you are new, if you just need an extra push, using these new programs is a way for you to really expand and grow and push forward in ways that you haven't been able to do in the past. So just so you know, like some things, some takeaways that I have that are different, some things that I'm going to be pushing that to me are just louder than other things, are that all of these workouts are 20 to 30 minutes long. So how often do you guys ask people, you know, I want to do a workout, I want to do something, but they're like, oh, but I can only give you 10 minutes a day, or they've seen like 5-minute abs or 5-minute whatever. So the shorter workouts are better. So that's something that I'll be promoting, is the 20 to 30 minute workouts. Something that is a little bit different about this program than other programs like ADD Obsession, that's a longer program, or Lift 4 that is longer than like a 21-day fix, is that the workout calendar is a little bit different, because it's not just like on this day you do this workout, on this day you do this one. You're going in order of the 100 workouts, but you can kind of fit them in a little bit differently. They are more work at your own pace. You are encouraged to stay on a timeline, but it's also built in a way that you can double up some days, or you can do one day, skip a day, do 2 another day, or do 2-3 days in a row, whatever it is. That's why they were built the way they are. That's why the calendar will be built in a way that intermingles MMA and cardio and yoga and all of these things, so that it really can fit into any other kind of lifestyle you have. And I think they've built it in for those people that maybe they do still want to go to the gym, or they want to still train for that marathon. And it's like, okay, great. Well, you can still do all of these programs and you'll still be able to progress and progressively get better and stronger and grow through these 100 days, even if you're not sticking to that exact 100-day calendar. I mentioned the music. That's something that is also unique and different, is that there's actually a live DJ, if you guys don't know that. That is super cool. I think we always, I like the directives of having super trainers tell me what to do. So I struggle when I listen to music because I can't hear what they're saying. So to me, the fact that it's part of the program is awesome, because I do like working out to music, but I also like somebody reminding me to make sure I'm standing properly and holding my weight properly and focusing on core and all of that stuff. So I think that'll be very cool. Something else, I know this is like, I'm saying the top things and now I'm on like 3 and 4. This program is going to be heavily focused on trying to get people to work out in the morning, which you guys all know that, like, we all do these, morning meeting groups, and we have done Zoom calls together as teams, and we do a lot of personal development on our own. This is going to be like a next level up, because part of this challenge pack, if you guys have looked at that, it comes with this daily journal. It's called like a coffee book table. So they want you to keep it out, keep it referencing it throughout the day. It's the same cost as a regular challenge pack. And to me, you're getting like a $50 extra value in just having this planner and tracker and all of that stuff. But it is encouraging you to journal every day, which you guys know that that's a huge part of our personal development. It encourages you to write down your daily goals, your daily affirmations, and to, of course, like track your food and whatever plan you're on. If you're on the 2B mindset, or if you want to just follow the Fixate plan, or if you want to follow the plan that is specific to this one, you can do that. Last thing that's different is this is the first time that the super trainer is actually customizing a challenge pack. So if you look at the Jericho pack, it is like an extreme ultimate challenge pack that includes just all of the things that she needs. And I think that's kind of cool, because when you look at her, you're like, man, this chick is ripped. She's a mom. She's like super fit. And so it's basically like the ultimate challenge pack plus, I think, like greens or something. So it's like one of our regular challenge pack. And then there's like just an additional touch to her. And I think that is kind of unique, and it enables us to have an extra conversation with our challengers and just saying, like, you guys see me post all of this stuff, but we never I just started posting like about the energy boost. We rarely post about the other things that we have. And I think it is going to open up some conversations about the additional supplements we have, which down the road, that helps you in a million ways. First way is you will make more money as soon as someone starts getting addicted to more things than just shakes and Energize. If they're wanting those extra greens every day, or they're wanting all of this extra stuff, that just increases your volume, which is increasing your paycheck. So we all know that. But those are the things I'm going to be focusing on, just the topics, the things that I'm going to touch on over the next few weeks. So I also wanted to kind of give you guys my timeline. And I have so much going on. I literally work like a few days ahead. And I texted Beth today, like, I forgot I was going to post my launch post about this tomorrow until I had the reminder that I was going to create the post today while I sat at karate. Like, that's how my life is. So when I tell you I block out time to do stuff, like I have to do the things in those blocks because otherwise my launch post wouldn't happen. So here's my plan. If you are on my team, know that within the next 24 hours, you guys will get an invite to my info group, my morning meltdown info group. So don't fret on that. But tomorrow morning, I'm going to post something that was similar to a post that, I don't know if you guys remember me posting something about my next 90. I'm going to do something similar with this 100. I'm going to say I'm looking for my 100 for my 100, my morning meltdown 100, something similar. Just trying to a little bit different take, because these are people that are going to be a little more committed. These are people that are going to need more accountability. These are people that are going to show up every single morning specifically. So I'm going to mention that in my post and saying, if you need more accountability, if you need extra motivation, if you need some extra push in the morning to push play, this is the program for you. Those are the things I'm going to mention in this post tomorrow. So that will be tomorrow. Know that on next Monday, that is when my info group will actually start. So that info group starting on June 24th is also the same day that the free sample workout comes out. So that's when you go into your coach office. We've done it before with Lift 4 and Transform 20. You can actually send people that direct link to the workout, and it's linked to your profile so that if they went from that link to buy something, you would get credit for it. So I wanted to do those simultaneously so that if they were wanting information on it, obviously they're like, wait a second, what's this like? Oh, here you go. Here's a sample. So in between tomorrow and Monday, they'll just be like this very similar post that you'd see in our challenge groups, where it's just like, welcome to the group. Here's what's going to happen. Here's what the expectations are going to be for the group. And what will happen over that next like week or two as we go into that coach phase is we're going to explain the different challenge groups. Or challenge packs, excuse me. We're going to talk a little bit about the challenge groups, what to expect. Jericho actually put out a really good video about, why challenge groups are so important. And so that video will be in there like mid-group, probably on Friday or Saturday, like right before the actual launch starts. Just to give people a little more information. And for our new people who've never been in a challenge group, it really kind of tells them a little bit more about what to expect. Then, like Beth mentioned, on July 1st, coach challenge packs go on sale. So here's the deal. If you are a coach, you have access to that. Or if you sign up as a coach, you have access to get those challenge packs on that day. So if you have somebody that's interested in coaching, we have somebody on the fence and they're semi-interested in this, it's a great opportunity to, one, upgrade them to a coach account and get them earlier access. Or it's a great opportunity to sign someone up as a coach immediately, because they'll have all of this information. They'll have, I think the July 1st to July 14th, they're going to, for those coaches only, they're going to have 10 sample workouts that are only available for 2 weeks. So from July 1st to July 14th, there's going to be 10 sample workouts available only to coaches. So that's going to be our marketing material for those 10 days to use to promote it. When I say this is like a way to launch these programs in your business, that's it, because you don't have access to this unless you are a coach. Then on the 15th, those challenge packs go on sale for customers, and those sample workouts go away. So if you purchase on the 15th, you will not see any kind of these workouts until they officially launch on the 29th. but you also lose them as a coach. However, if you purchase those challenge packs or your completion pack or your digital access on July 1st, you immediately get access to those 10 workouts. So use that because it will be a huge, huge deal. When those customer challenge packs go on sale on the 15th, we have 2 weeks until the actual exclusive challenge pack or the challenge group will start. So I know that there's a 4-week prep calendar that I'm going to actually start on July 1st. I'm going to have anyone who is interested in it, all of my coaches, anyone that I sign up as a coach or I upgrade to a coach, we're going to actually start prepping on July 1st and spend those 4 weeks doing that prep calendar just because it is a huge marketing thing to do. I think it worked really well with Transform 20. It got people used to the super trainer. It got people used to doing an intermingling of cardio and weights. If you have seen the prep calendar, I was asking for it today in my group because I saw it weeks ago. I knew I had seen it and I couldn't remember where. Paige found it and I think Brittany sent it to me, but it's in our Dynasty Transform page. I'll post it in the Dynasty page as well. But it's just a combination of like a little obsessed, of some 21-day fix. I think there's some Shanti stuff in there and there's some core to force. Again, just getting people used to a variety of what to expect and also to help people get used to us promoting it. And so when we are prepping for it, you can say this is day 1 of 28 of my 100, whatever, my 100 prep. So that's my plan. I know I'm talking really fast. Do you guys have any questions about my timeline or can I elaborate more on it? Not.
I will just add, so like Mallory said, if you're on her team, you'll be getting Mallory, you're doing yours on Facebook, I'm guessing, right? The info group?
Yeah, so I'm going to do my info group and also the prep group on Facebook.
Okay, cool. So correct me if I'm wrong, but earlier you said that you were going to be sending all of your PS coaches an invite to that group so that they can add their people to that. Okay, same thing for my PS coaches as well. So if you're one of my personally sponsored coaches, I'm going to be hosting my info group and prep group in the same fashion. So whether you're on this call right now or if you're watching the recording back, just let me know if you're going to be a part of this launch, which everybody should be, and I'll get you added to that as well. I don't see any questions in the chat. One thing that I was going to do is share my screen with you guys just for if you're a newer coach or you've never been through a launch before to show you where to find the product materials for this program. I don't want you to think that like Mallory knows all of this stuff about Morning Meltdown because she's like she's like BFFs with Jericho who has told her all of this stuff. We all have access to this info. And I think it's so easy for us to just kind of rely on our uplines to kind of like just give us this info when we all have access to it. So I just want to be sure that you guys are aware of where to find that info at. So if you log into your back office and you click on this training tab right here, and then you click on product training, it will take you to a training page that will specifically have a link to the Morning Meltdown product toolkit. Literally everything that you need to know about Morning Meltdown is right here. So there's a key date reference calendar with all of those launch dates that Mallory just talked about. There's a product training guide, exactly what Morning Meltdown is, who it's for, what's included. There's some sales support material. So there's like a little quiz that will kind of help you and or your customers and coaches figure out which pack is best for them. There's a pre-order commitment tracker so that you can kind of track people who are showing interest before the packs officially launch. There are some videos that you can utilize for your promotion content, and then there's some images and some graphics for bundles and things like that, challenge pack comparison bundles. Mallory mentioned the prep calendar that was in a Together Transform page. I'm going to upload that into the Dream Dynasty page with the link to the recording of this team call. So if that is something that you're looking for, just know that I'll be sharing that with you guys as well. Mallory, I know, right? She's like, hashtag goals. Brittany is asking, are we encouraging Zoom calls for the Morning Meltdown for our challengers?
I mean, we can. I think that's it's probably a great idea. I don't know if it's something I want to try and do every day. I know something that works really well for Lindsay Matway is doing something every Friday. She actually just changed the time, I think, because she was getting up a little bit too early and it was like exhausting for her. But I think that Fridays are a day that it's easier for, if you can pick one day a week to get up early and to like be on something, I think that's a little bit easier of a commitment for people to wrap their head around, other than saying, I'm asking you to commit to this and to go all in and also like work out at the same time I do. Right. So I think if we want to do it as a team, that's one thing. But I think as a challenge group, I'm going to start doing that on Fridays in the Morning Meltdown 100 group.
I will be doing the same thing as well on Friday mornings.
I think, I mean, we just do that together.
Yeah, we could have a ton of people, and I think if we just kind of combine forces, we can just use the same link.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, we'll plan on doing that for sure. Does anybody else have any other questions? I thought you laid it out beautifully, and I'm super excited for it. So,
me too, clearly.
Yeah, I've been like, for so many months, I feel like I have been like, okay, get through April, get through May, get through June, July.
Well, they didn't announce like a specific date for so long, and they kept saying July, and I was like, oh, of course, it's like the last freaking day of July. Cool.
Of course. Yep.
But yay. Okay, awesome.
Yeah, I do think though that with the coach packs launching so early in July, and with there being that incentive of the workouts and stuff like that, that the sample workouts, that I think it will still set us up for a really good July. And then the fact that the customer challenge packs and like the VIP access and everything starts towards the end, I think when they start seeing our challenge group kind of kick off, that will set us up for a really awesome August too, along with Summit and everything else that's, towards the end of the month. So
Agreed. And I think too, they're doing the promo codes, right? Because of Morning Meltdown, they don't want us to stop like momentum in June and telling people like, no, wait. So that's, read into, I don't know the FAQ off the top of my head, but make sure you have by July 1st, when you start promoting all of this, that you have an idea of how to get people their rebates and all of that to sign up, because you'll have a lot of people asking about it.
Yeah, there's a post in the Green Dynasty page about the promo code stuff, but if you're having trouble with that, or we'll direct you guys to it. And I will try to find the FAQ for that and attach it to the recording for this as well. So, all right, you guys. Well, thank you so much, Mallory. We're super pumped for this. I will share the recording along with those other resources that I mentioned either tonight or first thing in the morning. And if you guys have any questions,
Awesome.
I hope that y'all have a great rest of Monday evening.
Bye, guys.